The TFSA is one of the most powerful wealth building tools for Canadians. So what is it and how does it work? What's up guys, Adrian here and welcome to my channel on passive income investing. In this video, I'll explain to you the basics of the TFSA. It's extremely important you understand how this account works because it's the only way to make money legally without paying any taxes in Canada. So yes, it's important, and to be honest, you would be a fool not to take advantage of this account if you're a Canadian citizen. So TFSA stands for Tax-Free Savings Account. This account was created by the Canadian government in 2009, so it's a registered account like the Rrsp, which means there are limits on how much you could contribute, but more on that a little later. So in this account, you can hold multiple types of investments like mutual funds and stocks. And when I say stocks, I mean all types of stocks, not only individual corporations, so also ETFs, investment trusts like REITs or income funds. So basically anything listed on the stock market. So the main purpose of this account is that no matter what investment gains you make, whether it's interest, dividends, or capital gains, they are completely tax-free. So that's right, any income you make off the investments in the account are tax-free when you withdraw it. Not only that, but you could withdraw it anytime you want, unlike the Rrsp account where you can't touch it until you reach retirement or else you pay certain penalties and taxes. For example, you buy a stock at $20 and then sell it for $30. If you withdraw the $30, you pay no tax on the $10 you made, which is considered a capital gain. Same goes for any dividends you make from the stocks in the account. So it's as simple as that. It's so powerful that there are strict limits set by the government on how much you could contribute to the account every year. And if you go over that limit, you pay a 1% penalty per month on the excess amount. So unlike the Rrsp account where you need to earn the contribution room with your salary, with the TFSA, every Canadian citizen gets the same limit, no matter how much money you make every year. By the way, if you don't know what and how the Rrsp works, I made another video where I explained that account in detail, so make sure you check it out. So what are the main differences between the Rrsp and TFSA? Well, the Rrsp is used specifically for retirement and to give you an immediate tax break when you submit your annual income taxes. TFSA, on the other hand, can be used for anything. The other difference is that when you start withdrawing money from your Rrsp at retirement, you need to pay income taxes on the money you withdraw. The TFSA, it's tax-free no matter when you withdraw it. So what are the contribution limits with the TFSA? Well, every year since 2009, the Government of Canada declares what the amount is for that specific year, and any unused room carries over to the next year. So if you were born on or before 2009, you're eligible for the maximum amount. If you're not sure what your contribution limit is or have a TFSA somewhere and you forgot about it, the best way to confirm what your limit is would be to log into the CRA or the Canadian Revenue Agency website, exactly like you would do to see what your remaining Rrsp room is. So let's check out a cheat sheet I created that reviews the contribution limits by year since 2009, and we'll go over some example scenarios. By the end of it, you will be a pro when it comes to the TFSA. Alright guys, here's a cheat sheet I created. As you could see on the left side, you have the table with the contribution limits per year. So every year, the annual limit is determined by the Canadian government. As you could see, it started in 2009 with $5,000, and they eventually, they gradually raised it. So 2013, they raised it to $5,500. In 2015, they actually raised it to $10,000 just for 1 year, then back to $5,500, and now it's at $6,000 starting in 2019-2020. So the grand total, if you have never used or invested in a TFSA, you will have $69,500 in contribution room. So let's go over a few very simple scenarios so you could put all the information together and really understand how the TFSA works. Okay, so scenario number one is pretty easy. Your first and only contribution to the TFSA is $10,000 in 2018, and you never make a withdrawal. So this would mean that in 2018, your limit would be $47,500, because if we look at the total here, the cumulative total in 2018 is $57,500. So you would simply minus $10,000 from that, and that's why it's $47,500. So in 2019, your limit would increase by $6,000 to $53,500, and same thing in 2020, your limit will also increase by $6,000 to $59,500, simply because in both years the annual limit increased $6,000. So scenario 2, let's say you contribute $10,000 in 2018 and $5,000 in 2019, and you never make a withdrawal. So in 2019, your contribution limit would be $48,500, because if we take the 2019 total limit of $63,500 and minus $15,000, you get that amount. So in 2020, your limit would increase once again by $6,000, because in 2020 the contribution limit was increased $6,000. So in 2020, your new limit is $54,500. Pretty simple enough. Okay, so scenario number 3 will incorporate withdrawals, just so you can understand how withdrawals work. So let's say you contribute the max allowed every year until 2019. So your total would be $63,500, right? That is the total here in 2019 that you could contribute. Let's say you withdraw $10,000 at the end of 2019. Well, in 2019, you can't contribute further, even if you withdraw $10,000, since the withdrawal only takes effect the following year. So that's the key to remember, guys, for TFSA withdrawals. When you do withdraw whatever amount it is, yes, you can contribute that amount back, but only you have to wait a year. You have to wait the following year. So in 2020, with this example, you could contribute another $16,000, because the $10,000 withdrawal from 2019 takes effect. In addition, the limit increased $6,000, so that's why you have a new limit of $16,000 in 2020. So that's how it works, guys. The key to remember is that when you withdraw money from your TFSA, you can't just put it in that year. You have to wait till the next year. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you now understand how the TFSA works. You can download the cheat sheet for free that we just reviewed by going in the video description. The link is there. If you have any further questions or something is still unclear, don't be shy. Leave me a question in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer you. So now that you understand what the TFSA is, another important question to answer is, how do we take full advantage of this amazing gift the Canadian government has given us as passive income investors? Well, in my second video on the TFSA, I discussed just that. So make sure you check it out, as I share a couple of hacks I learned, which are not obvious if you're a beginner. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to hit the like button if you learned something, and also ensure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on my future investment videos. So take care, guys, and see you next time.